The Shadow-Veiled Valley. Prologue, where night learns to breathe. Night in the Valley of Lumira was not merely darkness, it was a presence. It floated through the air like fine ink spilled into water, curling around stone, slipping over tree roots, draping itself across the hills in slow waves. Shadows moved here with intention, as though they had been alive long before light ever existed. Tonight, those shadows parted for you. Your path wound through tall black reeds shimmering with silver dew. Above, the sky hung thick with drifting star fog, constellations swirling like lantern smoke. Each breath you took felt cooler, heavier, as if the night itself was settling inside your lungs, whispering, "Rest, wander, listen." You walked deeper, and Lumira watched you with gentle, ancient curiosity. Chapter 1: The River That Remembers. The sound reached you first, a deep, slow rushing, but not water. It was lower, more resonant, like an old memory trying to speak. You followed the hum until you found a river of black glass winding through the valley. Its surface was so dark and still, it reflected the stars with perfect clarity, as if it swallowed the sky whole. When you knelt beside it, faint glimmers rose from its depths, shapes drifting up like half-formed dreams. A castle tower crumbling in snowfall, a girl holding a lantern in a storm, a great serpent of mist weaving through trees. Stories. Arialan appeared beside you, but different tonight. The robes, once pale, were now woven from deep indigo threads that shimmered like crow feathers. Shadows clung to their footsteps before sliding away, respectful. "You see it," Arialan said softly. "The river of remembrance. It shows all that wanders, all that was, all that might have been." You spoke quietly. "It's beautiful." "It's dangerous too," Arialan murmured. "Memories have teeth. But the river knows your purpose. It will reveal only what helps you rest." A soft ripple rolls the surface. A dim, warm light rose. A room. A bed. A memory of safety. Not yours, not exactly, but familiar enough to comfort. The illusion faded. "Come," Arialan whispered. "There is deeper magic to see." Chapter 2: The Forest of Hollow Stars. The trees here were black-barked beings with branches arcing like ribs into the sky. Their leaves were pale, translucent, glowing faintly from within like night lanterns. When the wind passed, the leaves chimed, a soft, brittle sound like frozen starlight cracking. "The forest," Arialan said, "is where fallen stars come to sleep." You slowed your steps. Every few meters, a hollow star shell rested in the moss. Smooth, silvery ovals carved open like eggs. Some pulsed with faint light. Others lay dark and dormant, whispering ancient lullabies in languages older than the valley. The forest path twisted like a question searching for an answer. Shadows leaned towards you as you passed, not threatening, curious. "You're not the first traveler to seek rest here," Arialan said, brushing fingers against a glowing leaf. "But you are the rare kind. The valley listens to you. It has been waiting." For what? For someone who carries the kind of exhaustion that sits beneath the bones, the kind that needs magic darker than moonlight. gentler than dreams. Ahead, a huge fallen star shell blocked the path. Its surface bore crack that glowed faint violet. A soft warmth radiated from within. Erlen touched the shell. Place your hand here. You did. A pulse of warmth entered your palm, spreading up your arm, flooding your chest. Calm washed through you. Slow, heavy, grounding. Not lightness, but release. The shell exhaled, and the path beyond opened. Chapter 3: The Bridge of Echoing Shadows. A stone bridge arched across a canyon filled with swirling black mist. The mist didn't rise, it fell, flowing downward like an upside-down waterfall, disappearing into endless depth. The bridge itself shimmered with dark opal veins and whispered faint echoes of footsteps, some other traveler crossing long ago. Erlen stopped at the entrance. This bridge reveals the truths you've hidden from yourself, they said, but softly, kindly, like a hand brushing dust from your shoulder. As you stepped onto the bridge, the world thickened around you. Not heavier, denser, like walking through warm mist. Shadows rose from the sides of the bridge, swirling around your feet in slow spirals. Each one held faint shapes, fragments, impressions. A moment when you were overwhelmed but tried to appear strong. A night you couldn't explain the heaviness in your chest. A memory of something lost that still tugged faintly at your mind. But they didn't hurt. The shadows simply drifted past you and dissolved, taking tiny threads of tension with them. Halfway across, you felt lighter, calmer, as though parts of you that were tired had finally set something down. You see, Erlen said quietly behind you, darkness is not an enemy here. It is a companion that carries what you no longer need. You exhaled and stepped off the bridge renewed. Chapter 4: The Chamber of the Silent Moon. The canyon ended at a carved stone doorway surrounded by pale vines that glowed with faint runes. Runes that flickered in response to your heartbeat. Inside was a circular chamber lit only by a suspended moonstone orb. It drifted in the air, rotating slowly, glowing with a dark silver light that soaked into your skin like warm rain. Beneath it lay a bed of soft moss, woven blankets of midnight blue wool, and cushions that shaped themselves to your form as you sat. This is the Silent Moon Chamber, Erlen said, voice low and intimate. A place where even thoughts are asked to rest. You settled into the soft bed. A hush fell instantly. The room absorbed sound, not just noise, but worry, tension, restless thinking. Your breath slowed. Your eyelids grew heavy. A deep magic wrapped around you, dark, soft, and old. Erlen sat beside you. Sleep here, and the shadows will keep watch. They will guard your rest, not disturb it. The moonstone dimmed gently. Your body sunk deeper. Your thoughts thinned into warm haze. Erlen's final whisper floated through the room. When you wake, the valley will begin again. Its stories loop, its magic waits. You may wander as long as you wish. Your eyes closed. Shadows curled around you like soft blankets. The valley hummed behind your dreams, and you drifted downward, deeper, into calm.